Very good, very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mule Barn here on this Thursday evening, October 9th, 2025. Derek Dunn here with you, Alec Vaughn alongside. We'll be joined by Coach Tammy Anderson later on. It's Lady Mules Volleyball action here for you on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. The Lady Mules host the Hamilton County Lady Foxes of McLeansboro, Illinois. Conference game here tonight in the BDC East. And tell you what, Thursday night, girls high school volleyball coming down the stretch of the regular season. We've only just got a few weeks, and then it's postseason time. And I tell you what, it just every game, the Lady Mules play, and any team for that matter they play here from here on out, that game carries more and more weight. And for the Lady Mules, they like to at least get a win here tonight because they got some tough opponents coming up. You got Edwards County coming here next week. You also have Carmi coming here next week as well. And so for the Lady Mules, a win against a conference opponent here tonight who they are familiar with. They played against Hamilton County last month, not quite a month ago, but a few weeks ago, and able to defeat Hamilton County in 2 sets. So for the Lady Mules, you like to see them get the win over Hamilton County here tonight. We do have one player for the Lady Mules who is out with an injury. We talked about Kenzie Turner, how she has not played this season, but Gracie Atwood is out this evening due to an injury. Gracie had talked to Yvette Combs, the coach for the Fairfield Lady Mules volleyball team, and Gracie is supposed to be back in action next week, about next Thursday. But stepping into the place of Gracie Atwood will be Serenity Dagg, and Serenity has done a good job here for the JV Lady Mules. Does a good job anchoring the middle, but this time Serenity going to be playing the outside. And I talked to Coach Combs about this, and Coach said she asked Serenity, hey, you ready for this? And Serenity said, Coach, I just put me anywhere. Put me wherever you want me to be at. And Yvette said that's the right attitude. And so Serenity is going to be playing on the outside. And you look at Dagg, 5'8", mainly plays the middle, but can also play the right side. And so we'll see Serenity step up for Gracie Atwood here tonight. But again, live chat is open, by the way. If you guys want to hop on the live chat and tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from, we'd love to hear from you. We already got Rachel saying, "Go Lady Mules." Rachel, it's good to hear from you. And so anyway, Rachel, good to hear from you. I know we got some people here locally that are listening also. I know we've got some people from out of state that listen as well. But again, tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from. We would love to hear from you. We're about ready to go underway with the JV contest. Earlier this evening, in fresh soft action, it was Fairfield over Hamilton County in 2 sets, 25-11 and 25-13. Lady Mules getting a 2-set victory over Hamilton County in 2 sets in fresh soft action. And we're about ready to go underway here with the JV contest between Fairfield and Hamilton County. We'll get some names and numbers here for you as the contest continues. Get fresh off just wrapped up JV, starting just moments away, then varsity to follow. We'd like to remind you, Mules football will be taking on Flora tomorrow. And you can listen to that one on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. You can watch that one with pregame at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7. And about ready to go underway here. We'd like to extend a congratulations to the New Hope Panthers softball team, 3-peats, state champs, Class S, SIJHSAA. Got the win over Pinckneyville. Congratulations, Coach Rob Edwards and his Panthers softball team. They've done it again. And Coach Tammy Anderson teleported her way from Marion to here, we think. I don't know. Or magic flying carpet. We don't know. But anyway, regardless. Coach, I'll give you a moment. Then you're all out of breath.
Well, literally just got back from Marion.
How about New Hope?
Yes, New Hope. That was great. It was a great, great game. Sorry.
That's okay.
I was trying to hurry. Well, Claire was hurrying. We were trying to hurry.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Great game, 7 innings. New Hope Panthers win 1-0. I think the first run of the game was scored in the 5th inning.
Okay, I tuned in late because I was busy. So
yeah, it was 5th inning
and
score.
And Bigneville tried to score at the end, and the play at the plate.
They literally, they did. They actually had 2 chances of scoring. Once in the beginning of the game, they had a girl who hit a ball to right field, and she rounded third and was going home, and then they caught her in a hot box and turned around and they got her out. Very good work by the New Hope Panthers on that. And then, basically the same thing that happened for that second time. I mean, Pinckneyville had chances, but, which New Hope had chances, too, of scoring more. They left probably, 2 in the first inning on base.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had 5 or 6 runners left on base. It really was a great game by both teams.
Well, Coach, we're happy to have you here while we give you a moment to catch your breath here. Want to go ahead and JV is already started. I do have that scoreboard thing. Oh, you already got that on your thing. Okay, well, had it popped up maybe on the browser for you. But anyway, 1-1 here between Fairfield and Hamilton County. Started off JV. Serve on the way from Hamilton County. This one carries right over. Allie King with a nice dig for the Lady Mules. Kirsten Vaughn, the lefty, on the attack.
Yeah, her sister played a great second base. She had many plays tonight, or today, I guess I should say.
Wheeler with the tap. Hamilton County controls the attack from the opposite. Blocked by the Lady Mules. Point Fairfield. Vaughn out there, Serenity Dag, and again, Dag be stepping in for Gracie Atwood later on this evening. Gracie out with that knee injury.
Is it knee? I thought it was ankle.
Well, regardless of an injury, though, I was told for Coach Combs.
Was it?
Serve on the way. Deep serve. Received rather by Hamilton County. Fox is on the attack. This was bumped over right there by way of Rogers. Now Serenity Dag on the way. Nice hit right there by Serenity with some power. And it's 3-1. First set here at JV between Fairfield and Hamilton County. Serving here for the Lady Mules is Carly Wells, a sophomore defensive specialist. Wells done a good job serving all season long. Serve on the way from Wells. That one carries over. Libero for Hamilton County receives it. They go on the attack for the opposite. Fairfield. Serve it over to Allie King this time on the opposite. Nice little tap right there, just a little short by Vaughn. Fairfield just bumps it right over. Hamco. Fox is going to attack in the middle. Off the hands of Jocelyn Lee Libero. Allie King on the attack once more. Nice little volley this is. Hamilton County on the opposite attack. That one is out. Point Fairfield. On the attack that time was number 5, Isabella Izzy Holly. Wells will serve. They'll serve on the way from Carly. This serve goes on the way. Receiver there by Hamilton County in the back. Foxes, they push it up front. He's bumped it right back over. Vaughn. This time over the middle. This time is Serenity Dag with some authority. Hamilton County able to get to it, though. Vaughn passing it up ahead. This time we go to King on the opposite. Hamilton County bumps it up high. Libero passing it over to the opposite. Vaughn sets up this time over to King. Oh, it carries over, and a point for Allie King and the Lady Mules. 5-1. Will saying go Lady Mules. Carol saying go Kirsto. Also said shout out to Lady Panthers as well. Kirsto, I like that. All right. Attack is the Foxes. Lee passing it over, bumped over by way of Dag in the middle. Fox is going to attack from the opposite. This is bumped up high. Vaughn over to King. That one's good, Ellie King. Down the seam. 6-1. What a great start by Fairfield. Timeout. Hamilton County. 6-1. First set, JV. Fairfield on top. We'll take a break here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bond's Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Back here at the Mule Barn, 6-1. Coach, I know you just came in a little late, but I mentioned earlier about the regular season, how we're coming down the home stretch of it, and you only got so many games to go until postseason, and it's where these games, for teams to try to help improve their seedings here, they matter.
Yeah. Lady Mules, they come off of that win at Flora last week, so that helped improved. We've got Hamilton County, and who do we have?
You have Edwards
next?
County on Monday.
Yes, Edwards County on Monday, which, third time's a charm. That's going to be that's going to be a really good game also. Because they've split.
Yes.
So
these games really matter when you're coming down the stretch. And
well, now we've got, like you said, we've got Gracie out, and Kinsey still out.
Yep.
But Gracie, that's left a lot of them to have to step up in big shoes. Serenity Dag did a great job, Flora, on Tuesday night, stepping up. And Allie King, she even made appearance in the varsity match.
She's been getting some more playing time lately in varsity. So
yeah, her and Serenity did a very good job there at Flora.
Yep. Short right there for Hamilton County, point Fairfield. Hamco called that timeout a few moments ago, 7-2.
Yeah.
Serenity Dag will serve. Dag with the serve on the way. This one's a nice serve dug over there by the libero, and a point, an ace for Dag. Dag already contributing early.
Yeah, she has. She's about got that down to a T.
Yeah. Tell you what, if you look at players who have grown, from the first day up till now, Dag has just been one of those that's just grown.
Yes, she has.
Really love her game.
Yes.
Another point for Fairfield, 9-2. Lady Mules leading by 7. Also, by the way, Monday, too, is the pink out game. Fairfield hosts Edwards County. I'd like to mention that. Serve on the way, dug up by the libero. Hamco able to get that ball right over. Got some net love right there. Allie King on the attack.
Nice
job.
Nice
job by Allie there. 10-2. Lady Mules rocking. This first set JV.
10-2. I missed. I thought I had. Oh, shoot. I was clicking the wrong button. That's what happened.
Serve on the way. Received by the libero. Hamco. The attack from the opposite.
I'll get adjusted here before long.
That's all right. King. We'll say lack of coffee here, Coach.
Yes,
shot.
I could use some coffee, but I have some Cane's lemonade. That might help.
Dug up by Hamco. Going to attack once more. King passing it over to Vaughn. This time in the middle. This time over to Belva. That's good.
That's good.
Corner shot by Bentley Belva. Ooh, boy, I thought it was going to go out the way it looked, but stayed in. 11-2.
Her sister played today, too. She played a great first base. They're sixth graders. There's several sixth graders. They have 6 8th graders that'll be graduating. That's not like Serenity.
No.
But
Lee checks in.
But, so, Belva's was there, and, Kirsten Vaughn's sister played. So I'm pretty sure that they're pretty excited. Yeah. Three-peat.
And the future, too, for Panthers softball and even basketball, too, as well.
Oh, yeah.
11-3.
Exactly.
Kept alive. Nice dig right there. Lee with a bump. Nice job there by the Lady Mules. They're going to attack in the middle. That one is in. Nice persistence by Fairfield, though. It's 11-4. Hamilton County as they break the run. Earlier, by the way, in fresh soft action, Fairfield defeated Hamilton County in 2 sets, 25-11, 25-13. Serve on the way. Received right there in the middle. This time over to Belva on the opposite. Ball hit up high, just short for Hamco. Point Fairfield. King was there. Live chat open, by the way. Carrington Rogers will check in. Serve away from Kirsten Vaughn. Kirsten, we'll say. Hamco receives serve. Quick little swing shot. Fairfield not fully going on the outside by way of Rogers. Fairfield scrambling. They cover. Vaughn passing across to King on the opposite. Dug up by the libero. Izzy on the attack. Howie. Next time over to Carrington Rogers
Nice.
with the slam. That's good. Carrington Rogers. Arlington loving it. She's clapping. And 13-4. Fairfield leading by 9. First set JV. Serve on the way from Vaughn. Spinner of a ball. Received by Hamco. Fox is going to attack from the opposite. Blocked.
Nice.
Kept alive by Rogers. That's going to go out.
She tried.
Yeah, tried right there, though. 13-5. Madison Leonard is in there. So Leonard will serve. Serving away from Madison. That one clears the net. Nice dig right there by Wells. This was tapped right over. Kept alive. This time they go on the opposite right there by way of Tegan Crane. Hamco bumps it over. Lead to cover. Vaughn. And we got a violation on Fairfield. Yep. Violation on the set there. 13-6. Hamco trailing by 7. By the way, we'll name our Christina Copeland Coach and Financial Player of the Game following varsity action. Stoppage of play. Officials are discussing this. Discussing something. Mules football coming your way tomorrow. Taking on Flora. Pregame at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 on Mule Nation.
Yeah, it's at Flora. It ought to be a good game. I mean, Flora has really stepped up. Oh, they're going to redo it. Okay.
They're going to redo it. They said, okay, well, they removed the 6 point from Hamco. I see Diana Willis down there, the official, took it to the scores table. Always fun to talk to. She also does officiates Bobcats volleyball as well. Lee passing it over. Belva just hits it right over. Dug up right there by Leonard. Lee passing it over to King. This time on the attack in the middle. Hamco attacks in the middle. Off the hands of Vaughn. So we have a point for Hamco. 13-6. So Hamco gets that 6 point back. And Leonard will serve once more. Serve all the way. That's a deep serve. That goes out. The ball wanted to hop on stage and perform with the band.
Is the band here?
No.
Okay.
I was hoping, though.
I know.
Allie King will serve.
I know. It's one thing about, like, the basketball season I'm excited for.
Oh, all right.
Love our band.
Yeah. Tell you, Josh Lives saying that job he's done, and listening to the kids, I've listened to them at the football games this year. The football games I've been able to attend, and they sound great this year.
They do, but in the gym where it can like surround you, just makes it. He does. He has done so. Him and his wife, Shelby.
Yep. Went to school with Shelby. 15-7. Hamco nipping at Fairfield's heels, so trying to get something going. Lady Mills trying to hold off the Foxes. Fairfield up ahead by 8. Serve on the way from Chloe Henderson, the freshman middle. So it carries right up.
Nice job, Jocelyn.
Nice job there by Jocelyn. Right there.
Go gadget arms and Allie.
And by Woodrow. Nice job. Kirsten Vaughn.
Yes.
Nice slide. Hamco on attack. Lee passing over to Vaughn. And now Wheeler.
She's really improved this year with her kills.
Short point, Fairfield. I tell you what. How about those two diving on the floor and keeping that ball alive? That was impressive.
That's what I really love about this JV squad because they are all in. Not saying that the varsity isn't,
Right.
But it's like this group all in, and they are fun to watch.
Dag is carried to Rogers. Kirsten was right there in front of her, hit right there in the middle, and that's out. And Coach, that's what it's about, is having I always say the attitude, the right attitude here, in terms of the all-in attitude.
Yes.
And attitude, it's also, I mean, there's a mental aspect of the game, but I also think attitude matters too. And
it really does. And communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the communication.
Yeah. Wheeler a little bit high on that one.
Just a little. Gave a little too much oomph.
17-8. Fairfield leading Hamco up ahead by 9. Serve on the way. A dunk up right there by King. Wow.
I think they just like doing that. Oh, nice save there.
Nice job by Hamco. Give him credit for that. Good try, though. Bernard in there. Also, Matty Berkner, the junior setter. But boy, King, that was a heck of a dive. And let's see who we have here. We have Halen Hudson with the serve. That goes out. Just veered over to the right a little bit. 18-9. Let's see who we have. Emery Hart, the sophomore defensive specialist, will serve. Serve on the way into the net. Service error. Yep. Well, I'd also mention homecoming week is next week here at Fairfield.
I know, isn't it great?
Big week here in town. Starting to see, I saw, and of course I haven't been in downtown a lot, but I did see a few of the businesses with the
painting,
with the art on the windows,
Yeah, when Claire was dropping me off in my car, the cheerleaders were painting the windows for next week, which there's no school on Monday.
Right, yep. We have no school as well at the college on Monday.
I think everything's closed on Monday pretty well.
By the way, on Monday, we'd like to remind you on our sister channel, Bobcat Nation, we got Bobcats volleyball for you Monday. Timeout, Hamilton County 20-9. Fairfield leading Hamco first set JV. Be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
Back here at the Mule Barn, 20-9. Lady Mules lead Hamilton County, leading by 11. Serenity Dag will serve. Carly Wells will serve. Carly Wells will serve.
Yeah, Carly's another one. You know, when she gets up, I think she usually ends the game.
Yeah. But you know what? If you want a good setter. Good setters can become good closers, and that's Carly right there. Serve on the way. That's for anyone on the Lady Mules volleyball team.
You mean server, not setter?
Server, yeah.
But yes, she is very good, very reliable.
My Scrabble is all over the place. All right, 21-9. I'll bet you'll get it right one of these days.
It's okay.
JV first set.
Well, I'm trying to get out of softball mode here.
Serve on the way here from Wells. Nice serve right there. Fielded right there in the middle by Hamco. They go on the attack for the opposite. Blocked. Oh, one miss hit that one. Right idea, Kirsten, just hitting to the net. The barrow here, Edison Kelly, the junior, will serve. Kelly with the serve on the way. Nice serve. Fielded right there by King. Vaughn sets it up for King. Try to find the gap right there. Good coverage by Hamco. They go on the opposite once more to Howie. That's good. Izzy Howie, the junior, outside with the point. 21-11. Fairfield leading by 10. Second set of JV coming up. Serve on the way. Received. And now one out. Howie Kelly's all right, I should say. Sliding over the floor right there. 22-11. Serenity Dagg will serve. Serve on the way from Serenity. And that one's an ace. Well, that's a mustard on that one. Gray unable to hit. Kylie Gray unable to hit that one over. And Serenity will serve once more. Serve on the way. Received. Hamko on the attack. Vaughn passing it across to King. King with the kill attempt. Otika goes by way Howie. Blocked. Nice job there by Belva and Vaughn. Point Fairfield, 24-11.
Game point.
Game point for Fairfield on the verge of winning this first set of JV. Serve on the way from Dagg. Deep serve received by Kelly the libero. They go on the attack. Blocked. Point Fairfield.
Game.
Good job by the Lady Mules there.
Nice.
First set over, 25-11. Fairfield beats Hamilton County. Be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
We'd like to have a moment here to talk about the Pink Out game coming up next Monday at the Mule Barn. Prior to the varsity game, fans will have the opportunity to participate in a live auction for the pink game ball that will be signed by both teams. At the conclusion of the game, all proceeds from the auction will go to the Dr. Dennis Scranton Memorial Cancer Fund. Again, that's the Pink Out game next Monday at the Mule Barn here at Fairfield Community High School. Fairfield hosting Edwards County. First set of JV just wrapped up. Fairfield defeated Hamilton County 25-11 in a JV contest. We've got the second set of JV to go. And Coach Lady Mules really never looked back. They just kept up the pressure. Great solid attacking. The defense was great. Great blocking. Lots of great things.
Yeah, they work together really well. That's what I said. I really do like watching. Not that I don't like watching the varsity, but like, usually younger groups just learning and getting together, have their little quirks and such, but this JV group has a very good chemistry of working together and encouraging each other and just getting the job done.
Bodes well here for the future, and even as well here, some of them are members of varsity, and that will come in play for postseason.
Yes.
Whenever teams are long season, you get a little tired, you're going to your bench a little bit more, and that experience pays off, can pay dividends. So,
yeah, always got to be ready. That's for sure. Always got to be ready. You never know.
Halen Hudson with a nice serve. And Hamilton
still going.
Yeah, still going. Hamco was able to get that one, but that was a nice serve by Hudson. Passing across this over to Wheeler. Fielded right there by Kelly the libero into the net. Point Fairfield. 1-0, second set JV. And Hudson will serve again. Serve on the way from Halen. Nice serve right there. An ace for Halen.
Great placement.
Halen with a big old smile on her face, and she'll serve once more. Live chat open, by the way. Tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from. Received right there by Kelly. Bumped over. They go on the attack by way of Woodrow. Vaughn passing across to Wheeler. That's too high.
It wanted some popcorn.
Yeah, the ball wanted to go out there and have a drink and some popcorn. That's right.
We do have good popcorn.
We do, and the door was closed, unfortunately, for the ball.
I was like, nope, stay in.
2-1. I was glad someone didn't walk out with that ball coming in. Serve on the way. Received right there by way of Hudson. They go over this time. Oh, into the net by way of King. Point Hamco, 2-2, first set. Maddie Berkner, the junior setter, will serve. Serve on the way from Berkner. This one carries over by way of Lee. Vaughn send this time over to Dag. That's good.
Yes.
Serenity Dag knocks it in. That's 3-2. Second set JV. Carly Wells will check in, and Wells will serve. Wheeler will have a breather. Serve on the way from Carly into the net.
That's not like her. That doesn't happen very often with Carly.
It doesn't. 3-all. As Emery Hart, the sophomore defensive specialist, will serve. Hart with a serve into the net.
We get it back.
4-3. Fairfield just kind of back and forth a little bit here to start things off. And
they're mad at that net.
it must be.
Must be.
Lee will check out. Belva in. Dag with a nice serve, an ace for Dag. I'll tell you what, she's had some good service aces here. (5-3). Serve on the way from Serenity. My goodness. We just can't get rid of this service error bug here that's been going on. All right, well, we go back here to Addison Kelly, the junior libero. Serve on the way from Kelly. Received right there by King. Vaughn passing it over to Lee. Deep hit. Hamco. They go on the opposite by way of Howie.
Nice block.
Nice job right there by Vaughn. And Lee hits it right over. Kelly. They pass it over to the right side. Up high by Wells. This time over the middle to Bentley. Just bumps right over on the run. Howie on the attack. Hit up high by way of King. Vaughn over to King. That ball carries over.
There we go.
Point Fairfield. Character Rogers checking in. Hudson will have a breather. And Vaughn will serve. Serve on the way from Kirsten. Receiver there by Kelly to the libero. Hamilton County still alive with it into the net, yeah. 7-4. Fairfield leading by 3. Second set JV. Varsity to follow. Vaughn with the serve. Received right there by way of Hart. Back over. Lee passing over to Vaughn. They set to this time on attack is Rogers.
Nice.
The right side. Hamco. It's it over. King on the attack. That's good.
in.
That's good. Yeah, Allie King. Back row. Allie King knocks it in. Fairfield now is starting to find the rhythm. Struggled a little bit early, but starting to find it here. 8-4. Vaughn with the serve. Off the hands of Cody the libero. Hamilton County on the attack. Hit up high by way of Rogers. Scrambling over. This time is King. Kelly. They go over to Howie on the attack. Blocked. Lee passing it over. And Rogers in the net. 8-5. Riley Berkner, the freshman setter, will serve. Barbara saying go Lady Mules. Hi, Barbara. Good to hear from you. Serve on the way. Laser of a serve. Fielded right there by Lee. Bentley on the attack. It's good!
Yes.
Bentley Belva. Nice setup by Vaughn. That was great placement on that one. Wheeler checks in. Allie King will serve. 9-5. Second set JV. Serve on the way from King. So it's hit over by way of the back. Vaughn over to Wheeler. That one, oh, I thought he was going to drop in the corner. Hamco struggling and scrambling, and they're able to hit this one over. Vaughn sets it this time over to Belva on the attack in the middle. Foxes on the attack once more. King passing up front to Vaughn. This time to go over to Rogers. Little float over tap is good.
Good job. Good effort there by the Hamilton County libero.
Yeah. 10-5. Timeout on the floor. Fairfield leading Hamco by 5. Be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
Ten to 5, Fairfield leading Hamilton County. JV second set. Lady Mules back and forth a little bit early on, but Lady Mules have been in a nice groove here the past few minutes.
Yeah, you know, it's usually like in the beginning trying to get it settled in kind of thing, and got to get that groove and that rhythm going, and I think they're finally there now.
Serve on the way from King. Hamilton County on the attack, scrambling at time, and Lee's able to get that one. Yep. Got a penalty on Fairfield. Violation on the Lady Mules. Be on Lee. Looking confused there. And Kylie Stewart also wondering about the call too. So now less 10-6. Madison Leonard, the junior defensive specialist, will serve for Hamilton County. Serving away from Leonard. Into the net, service error. So Dag will check in for Belva. And Jocelyn Lee will serve. Lee with the serve on the way. See right there by Kelly to the barrow. Running attack. And that is in. Okay, ooh. That was close. That was on the line. But on the far side over there. Starting to see Lady Mules varsity team. So they're getting ready to warm up here. 12-7.
Oh, weren't they doing that 100-year, you got the tour of the gym, was that tonight? Or the school?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about it, to be honest here, Coach.
Oh, yeah, I read that on Facebook. Let me bring that up.
I wasn't aware of that, so.
Yep.
13-7, Fairfield gets a point. By the way, Vicky's saying, Vicky's watching on her way to Wisconsin. Well, safe travels to you, Vicky.
And happy birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday to you, Vic. And thanks to all the sponsors as well for sponsoring our live streams as always. I want to thank those who also stepped up to sponsor the live stream earlier for New Hope today.
Yes, we had several.
State championship game, so thank you to those. By the way, that game is archived to where you can watch it if you missed it. Kirsten Vaughn passing it over. Push it right there by way of King. 13-8 again. Lady Mules on top. That's out. Well, the official, he hesitated there for a moment. It's like, ooh, I don't know. But
I was going to say, I must have missed one somewhere because I had 14-7.
Okay.
Oh, well.
14-8. Carly Wells will serve. Wells with the serve on the way. Receiver there by Hamilton County's Leonard. They go on the attack in the middle. Blocked. Scramble.
Nice, Jocelyn.
Nice job by Jocelyn. She's all right. King on the attack. Is good. Again, talking about liberos here. I mean, their role, just diving over the floor, keeping the ball alive.
That's their job, is basically just cover the floor.
As I say, floor burns in glory. Wells will serve again. Serve on the way. Harley. Nice deep serve. Hemko. They go on the attack. The right side. Block. Point Fairfield. Take that there was Kennedy Milligan, the freshman, outside. 16-8. Lady Mules have doubled up their lead. They've been rocking here the past few minutes. Yeah, I'm starting to see some people here, Coach. I think they are giving a tour of some sort.
Yep, I found it.
Okay.
Yep, I found it. When we get a little break here, we'll talk about it. Oh. Point Hemco.
Well, I saw.
Okay, so yes, it says our speaker series event is today. Community members, family, and students are invited to join us to learn about our 100-year-old building. Hear the latest potential renovation updates, learn what's ahead, and share your thoughts and feedback. It was today at the library from 5:30 to 7, and they were doing a tour of. So Fairfield Community High School is 100 years old.
16-10. Serve on high serve, and it drops in. Vaughn passing across the over to King on the attack. Kelly the libero. Howie back over to Lee. And Dag, a little push hit. Hamilton County backwards. Vaughn over to King. Hamilton County quick to cover, and they just bump it right back over. Fairfield studies it. Vaughn step over to Dag on the attack. Scrambling is Kelly. And going to take by way of Howie.
Nice volley.
Nice volley going on here. King on the attack.
Nice.
It's good! Howie King. What I love about that volley was for Fairfield, they just kept attacking, but what they did was they shifted Hamco's defense over, and that allowed King to find an opening for the attack. Everyone was kind of clustered on that left side over there, and now he just zoomed it right down there and down on that seam. Serving away from Dag. Serenity Dag floating over serve. Carries over. Oh, my goodness. It was a prayer that was answered, I thought. Dag over to Vaughn. Step over to King on the attack in the middle. Kept alive. Hamco hits it right back over. Vaughn, the one-handed tap on the attack. Howie. And that is out. Point Fairfield. Deep hit just didn't find its way in. Varsity upcoming here for you folks. Between Fairfield and Hamilton, we'll have some pregame information here for you. Serving away from Serenity. Nice serve on the way. Received by Hamco. Let's bump it right back over. Attack is Vaughn that time. Got some net love there. Hamilton kind of quick to recover. Howie on the attack from the opposite. Vaughn passing across to King. King on the attack. Good! Ellie King knocks it in. 19-10. Fairfield lead by 9. Timeout on the floor. Second set JV. Be right back here at Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958. Back here at the Mule Barn, 19-10. Fairfield leading Hamilton County second set JV. Coach, Lady Mules playing very well. They've been rocking, been doing a lot of good things here. Again, I have to quote the legend Mark Turner again. When things are going right, they're going right.
Yep. You know, miss Mark.
Yeah, I do too.
Wonder if he's watching. If he is, say hi.
Absolutely.
We miss you.
Say hi to him and Tina both.
I think I heard he's going to be at El Dorado.
Okay.
Doing the game there with Grady. I think they're.
Okay.
So.
We'll see.
Yes.
That was going to be short. Point Fairfield. 20-10. Lady Mules lead. Lady Mules been rocking and rolling, and Serenity Dag's going to keep on serving. Serve on the way from Dag. Ball received by Hamilton County. And that one is out. By the way, Mindy saying, nice to see Serenity hitting from the outside and not only middle, she could do it all.
She can.
That's true, Mindy. Absolutely. I know Coach Yvette Combs, I talked to her before and gave high praise for Serenity and her work ethic and attitude. Hemco bumps it right over by way of Kelly, the libero. Vaughn passing it across and over to Belva and attack into the net. Nice job by Bentley, though. Right idea. And Addison Kelly, the libero, will serve for Hamilton County. Serve on the way from Kelly. This one carries right over. Vaughn passing across the step over to Belva, able to hit this one. Still in play. The attack that time is Howie. Vaughn sets up Belva into the net. Kelly will serve again. 21-12, Lady Mules lead. Second set JV. Serve on the way. Received rather by Fairfield. They go on the attack by way of King in the middle. Of the hands of Kelly, the libero. Pass it across to Howie.
Nice block.
Ooh. Oh, King sliding on her knees right there, trying to keep it alive and unable to. Addison Kelly, the libero, will serve once again. Hamilton County trying to claw their way back. And now one's going to be an ace. On the hands of Howie there. Fairfield still in control. 21-14. Lead's been cut down to 7. Serve on the way from Hamco. Nice deep serve, high one. Vaughn passing across to King, this up in the middle. Off the hands of Kelly, the libero. Hamco just bumps it right back over. Lee passing over to Vaughn on the attack. Lee over to Vaughn. Pass over to King into the net. 21-15. Boy, Hamco's on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah.
Fairfield could use a stop here. Stop this Hamco run. Serve on the way from Kelly, the libero, off the hands of King. Vaughn passing it over to Belva on the attack this time. Ball goes up high. Halley on the attack for the opposite into the net. That stops the Hamco run. And Character Rogers will check in. Check in for Halen Hudson. Kirsten Vaughn will serve. It'll be 22-15. Serve on the way from Kirsto. That one. The hands of Kelly, the libero. Attack from the right side. Goes over to Carrington. Hamco steadies it. They just bump it right back over. Wells, it's time. Over to King. Into the net. Still alive. And that's in. Right past Vaughn. They thought it was a 4-hit violation. It is. Okay. They reversed the call. Yep. Kylie's like holding up number 4. Like, I think there's 4 hits. We don't mean the 4 in golf. We mean 4 hit in volleyball.
4.
Serve on the way from Vaughn.
Which I would have to say that's one sport I know nothing about.
I never played golf. I've played putt-putt golf, and that's about it.
Yes, that's about it.
24-15.
Hit the little ball in a little hole from really far away.
Yep.
Game point.
Vaughn with the serve. On the attack. Off the hands of Wells, and the ball is not going to join them on the tour on the stage. Almost did, though. 24-16. Serving here is Riley Berkner, the freshman. Lake Mules JV on the verge of winning this second set. Serve on the way, received by Lee. Vaughn. The attack is Belva. Old tap. Hamco scrambling to cover by way of Howie. Lee. Over to Vaughn. Carrington Rogers on the attack is long. A little long for Carrington. 24-17, second set.
Still game point for Fairfield.
Still is. Received by Lee, the libero. Rogers over to Belva. Belva just bumps it right back over. Hemco, they steady it. They go on the attack from the right side.
Good job, Kirsten.
Lee over to Rogers. That's
hey!
Carrington Rogers knocks it in. 25-17.
And her little happy dance.
Arlington looking on. 25-17, second set, JV final. Again, Fairfield defeated Hamilton County in 2 sets. 25-11 in the first set, 25-17 in the second set. Congratulations to Coach Kylie Stewart and her JV squad. Great performance there. Now we move on to varsity. So stay tuned here as we'll be right back. We're with you on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Lamons Chrysler is driving into fall full speed ahead. New 26s are arriving and we're clearing out remaining new 25s. New 25 in-stock Ram 1500s are discounted up to 22% off MSRP. That's up to $16,000 in savings. Qualified buyers can get 3.9% financing for 72 months combined with these offers. The new 3.0 Hurricane Inline 6 is an awesome powertrain, but wait for it. UV8 guys, the Hemi is back for 2026 and we've got them in stock. These offers end October 31st. Lamons Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LamonsOnline.com, your exclusive dealer for Warranty Forever.
Welcome back here to the Mule Barn, where it's camo night, we'll say camo hunting season night here at the Mule Barn. As the Fairfield Lady Mules emerge here out of the tunnel. Varsity Lady Mules get ready to take on Hamilton County on Derek Dunn. Coach Tammy Anderson alongside. And also Alec Vaughn on camera. Thanks for joining us here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Live chat's open, by the way. You want to tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from? We'd love to hear from you on this Thursday evening. And the fresh off matchup earlier, it was Fairfield defeating Hamilton County in 2 sets, 25-11 and 25-13. And in the JV contest that just wrapped up, it was Fairfield defeating Hamilton County in 2 sets, 25-11 and 25-17. Coach Yvette Combs and her Lady Mules enter tonight's matchup with a 17-7 overall record, 4-2 mark in the Black Diamond Conference. Fairfield is coming off of a strong road win Tuesday night at Flora, defeating the Wolf Gals in straight sets, 25-15 and 25-12. Madison Wright earned the Christina Copley Coaching Financial Player of the Game honors for that performance, and will name tonight's Player of the Game later in the broadcast, so stay tuned. And by the way, really like seeing the photos that Christina Copeland posts on her business Facebook page of the athletes getting Player of the Game, and we do appreciate that, Christina. It's always great to see that. Win tonight on the home court would give the Lady Mules great momentum heading into a busy week. They host Edwards County on Monday for the Pink Out game. They travel to El Dorado on Tuesday, and then they return home on Thursday to face Carmi White County. Now looking at Coach Chloe Ledendecker and her Hamilton County Lady Foxes, they enter tonight's contest at 14-11 overall, 3-3 in the BDC East. The Foxes are coming off of a Tuesday night loss to Carmi on their home floor, falling in 2 sets, 25-16 and 25-16. Over the weekend, they competed in the Marion Lady Wildcat Invitational, where senior Racy Phelps earned all tournament team honors. During that tournament, Hamilton County defeated Johnston City in 2 sets, 27-25 and 25-18. They dropped 2 close ones to Murfreesboro, 25-23 and 25-22. They fell to Vienna in 3 sets, 15-25, 25-19, and 25-20. And by the way, Vienna 19-3 overall. And they bounced back with a 2-set win over Goreville, who is currently 16-9 overall of the season. The final there of that 2-set victory was 26-24 and 25-22. And the last time these two teams met was back on September 23rd at Hamilton County High School, where Fairfield came out on top in straight sets, 25-17 and 25-18. So that's your pregame information there for you. I also have the conference standings of the BDC, and let's go ahead and talk about that. Carmi White County, they lead the BDC East. They're 28-2 overall. They are 7-0 in the conference. Edwards County is second. They're 23-2 overall. They're 5-1 in conference play. Fairfield, as I mentioned, 17-7 overall, 4-2 in the BDC East. Hamilton County, as I mentioned, 14-11 overall, 3-3 in the Black Diamond. Flora, 2-19 overall, 1-7 in conference play. And El Dorado, 0-20 overall and 0-7 in conference play. So that is a look at the BDC East standings there for you. Also some stats here to pass along to you as well. Latest update here. Let's start off here with the attacking here. Jensen Robbins, 198 kills. Gracie Atwood, 104. Grayson Vaughn, 93. I'll just mention top 3 stats here for you. In terms of serving aces, Jensen Robbins, 32. Delaney Ellis with 23, and Alexa Newman with 17. In terms of blocking here, total blocks, Grayson Vaughn, 54. Jensen Robbins, 37, and Hillary Hodges, 32. In terms of digs, Macy McConaughey, the libero, 195 digs. Gracie Atwood, 151. Jensen Robbins, 104. In terms of assists, Alexa Newman, 249. Delaney Ellis, 136, and Gracie Atwood with 41. And in serve receiving, Macy McConaughey, 293. Jensen Robbins, 172, and Gracie Atwood, 167. So some stats right there for you of the team. And here tonight at the Mule Barn, again, Fairfield hosting Hamilton County. I mentioned it earlier about the pink out game between Fairfield and EC here. This is coming up next Monday at the Mule Barn for the pink out game. Prior to the varsity game, fans will have the opportunity to participate in a live auction for the pink game ball that will be signed by both teams at the conclusion of the game. All proceeds from the auction will go to the Dr. Dennis Grand Memorial Cancer Fund. So we'd like to mention that as well here for you. Live chat's open, by the way. Mary is saying, let's go Lady Mules, bring home a win. Hi, Mary. Good to hear from you. All right. So again here, Fairfield hosting Hamilton County. Would also like to mention Mules football tomorrow. They'll be on the road at Florida to take on the Wolves. Conference game, a big one at that. 6:30 pregame here on Mule Nation. It's 7 o'clock kickoff time. That again be on Mule Nation. Also, we got Bobcats volleyball coming up for you on Monday next week on our sister channel, Bobcat Nation. As Frontier hosting 2 teams are hosting St. Louis Community College and are hosting Vincennes University. And both of those games will be played at Center Street. Also would like to mention, I saw Riley Edwards last weekend, Fairfield Lady Mules volleyball alum. Riley plays on the VU volleyball team. And so Riley and her teammates will be in town on Monday. It's good to see Riley, by the way, last weekend. Again here, Fairfield taking on Hamilton County. On the injury report, by the way, Gracie Atwood not playing tonight due to an injury. And talking to Coach Yvette Combs earlier, Serenity Dagg will be stepping up to fill in the void. And, you know, Dagg had a great performance, I thought, in the JV contest. And Serenity has really shined in the middle, but also she's also learning to play from the outside. So, as I told, you know, talking to Coach Combs, I said, you know, this is where you start to, the depth really comes in play here. You know, who can step up and fill in, and she told me that Serenity said, Coach, put me wherever you want me to be at, and I thought that was a great response right there from Serenity, again, having that right attitude. By the way, Robbie also commented here in the live chat as well. Go Mules. Well, Robbie, we appreciate you. Thanks for joining us here. Let's go ahead and take a break here as Fairfield and Hamilton County doing their warm-ups here. Varsity play coming up here and just minutes away. While the national anthem along with the starting lineups for both teams. Stay tuned here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
An exceptional community deserves an exceptional bank. That is why our customers are at the heart of everything we do. Hi, this is Jen Wellen, head teller of the Fairfield Banking Company, where we believe banking means more than cashing a check and more about developing lasting relationships, all while providing the best customer service around and bringing you the most up-to-date banking products and services. Visit us today at any of our 4 convenient locations, the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine. Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
Back here at the Mule Barn, Hamilton County and the Lady Mules getting ready to square off against each other. Fairfield going to be at home as always here at Jed Foster Court here at the Mule Barn. Coach, I know that you were not with us the night that Fairfield went down to Hamilton County a few weeks ago. I know Grady and Mabry were, and I thought it was what I remember from that two-set win for Fairfield was in the first set they came out with some fire and intensity, and they came out with some pizzazz, but then the second set just seemed like Fairfield just played a little bit more flatter. I thought.
I watched it. I was at home and watched it.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree. I don't know if they just got too overconfident in that second, match or what. But of course, this game's going to be a little different. I mean, we don't have, Gracie Atwood out there, so we've got to have, some, step up and take care of business,
Yeah.
Which, like I said, Serenity Dagg's been stepping in. Allie
Yes.
King has. Jocelyn has even been touching the floor.
Uh-huh.
So I see Carly Wells is warming up here too. I mean, they're all great kids, athletes who are ready to step up and play the game.
And Coach, that's the thing too. Talking about, we often, the starters. Yeah, you always want to have your best six out there. But boy, I tell you what, the games can be won by bench play as well. And
they do rotate a lot. I mean, they do have those that don't play back very well. To you put in like those like Carly and a Madison Wright and Jocelyn and those that are very good in the back. Macy McConaughey or libero. I mean, you get those good back players, and then you've got to have your big, strong hitters and blockers up front. So they have a good balance of the rotation in and out. So I believe we'll see about almost all of them at least hit the floor, once or twice.
We'd like to also mention here too, and that is that just had a loss. Homecoming week next week here in town, and so looking forward to seeing some alumni here in town next week. I know the Fairfield Community High School has been posting information. I know the alumni dinner also coming up as well, the alumni banquet. Lots of activities next week, and I know it's not officially homecoming yet, but
they're getting ready.
For next week, they're getting ready. And it's good to see the red and black here in town.
Oh, yeah.
So
homecoming was always one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You could the dress-up days, which, they don't have one on Monday because there's no school.
Yeah.
But then they have, the dress-up days. I was trying to think. We had, they said farmers versus animals.
Okay.
And then there's a Disney day, and each class is a different like Marvel and Pixar and classic Disney and Star Wars, I believe.
I saw that too.
Something like that. then, they're having the penny wars, which I'm kind of curious on the penny wars because there are places that don't give pennies anymore. There's banks that do not give pennies.
Yeah.
So that's going to be kind of tough if, unless you have a bunch of pennies saved up behind.
Well, every penny matters. Every penny counts. So you may have to dig in your car for change.
Yeah, try to find those pennies But I do know of one bank at Sisney, a lady I work with. She went to go to the bank, and she goes, they just told me that they don't give us pennies anymore.
Oh,
and I heard Huck's doesn't give pennies, and if it rounds to the penny, they either round up or round down. So, and I know, isn't that interesting? It's like getting away from the pennies. So if but if you give silver, it gives a negative to the other team, or the other class. So there may be a lot of negativity.
Or a dollar bill, if someone put a dollar bill in.
Dollar bill is also negative,
Yeah.
So if you got 100 pennies and then you give them put a dollar bill in there, they're down to zero.
Yep.
So.
Anyway.
It's fun.
But we do encourage those. We encourage the Mules, Mules alumni and the town to continue supporting Fairfield during homecoming week. Support the kids. Attend the homecoming parade next week. Attend any of the homecoming festivities, activities around town. All right, let's take another break here, and we'll talk more volleyball here for you between Fairfield and Hamilton County. Stay tuned here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B., and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
You might ask yourself, when is the best time to start saving for retirement? The answer is simple. It's today. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help. Andrew will work with you to build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help keep you on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call our office at 842-4212 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC, proud supporter of your FCHS Mules.
Back here at the Mule Barn here on this Thursday evening, getting closer to the weekend, and Derek Dunn, Coach Tammy Anderson alongside Alec Vaughn on camera. Thanks for tuning in and joining us on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing, wherever you may be. We'll name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the Game following this one, and also have word with Coach Yvette Combs as well here. Coach, the Lady Mules hosting Hamilton County. We talked about these conference games and how every game, when you look at the Lady Mules, the schedule, you got Edwards County next week. You travel to El Dorado next week. You host Carmi, and then you got NCOE and Breeze Mater Day.
Yeah, the Edwards County one's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Then we've got Carmine.
Yep.
They're probably going to be tough. They usually are too.
Yep.
El Dorado won't be.
But still can't overlook them by any means.
El Dorado, and then you said NCOE. I mean, NCOE's always been, they've gone to state how many times?
Breeze Mater Day is a good program too.
I mean, even I've not ever watched their high school. Their grade school has always, they have made state every year in volleyball that I can remember.
Uh-huh.
They've always been a good team. Actually, I'm not sure if I still know the coaches. I knew who coached Breeze Mater Day back in the day. So
okay.
Yep.
But again, for Lady Mules, though, I mean, this is where you look at this. We're approaching the halfway point of October, and they got some big opponents coming up here.
They do.
Both conference and non-conference. They
do. So hopefully, Grace's, injury heals, pretty soon, because they're Not saying that the others can't, but she is a big asset there up front, height-wise and blocking-wise, hitting-wise. So hopefully she's just resting up and preparing for whenever we play, Edwards County and Carmi and NCOE and get ready for, after regular season play. So
I was told actually next week is when she's supposed to be playing. That's why I was told from Coach Combs. We'll talk to her more about that later on. But obviously, though, with Gracie out, though, but, Lady Mules have depth. They have the outside hitters that can fill in the void. And so you'll hear Serenity Dagg's name being mentioned quite a bit more at the varsity level. And then also Allie King's been stepped up lately. And so I'll tell you what, we talked about earlier, the bench play, the players that rotate in. Tell you what, good to see that, good experience for them. Hamilton County about done with their warm-ups. We're about to have the introduction. Actually, I'm about to have the national anthem, followed by the introduction to both teams' starting lineups here. Good to be here with you again on this Thursday evening. Girls High School Volleyball action. Live chat's open, by the way. Tell us where you're watching Mule Nation from. Appreciate those who have commented on the live chat. Now we got some people watching from Illinois, Colorado. Also had some people from St. Louis area watching. Here is the PA announcer.
First of all, I would like to extend our congratulations to the New Hope Lady Panthers softball team for a third straight Class S state championship. Congratulations, ladies. Now, on behalf of Fairfield Community High School student, staff, and administration, we would like to welcome you to the Mule Barn for tonight's BDC matchup between the Hamilton County Lady Foxes and your Fairfield Lady Mule. We'll announce starting lineup shortly, but at this time, would everyone please stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag for the playing of the national anthem. And now the starting lineup for the Hamilton County Lady Foxes. At center, a sophomore, number 14, Tegan Crane. At outside hitter, a junior, number 10, Briley Varner. At middle hitter, a junior, number 27, Annabelle Woodrow. At center, a senior, number 3, Racy Phelps. At DS, a junior, number 18, Addison Kelly. At middle hitter, a sophomore, number 25, Addison Williams. At DS, a senior, number 2, Kaylin Nichols. At outside hitter, a junior, number 5, Izzy Halley. And starting on the barrel, a sophomore, number 1, Colby Miller. The Lady Foxes are coached by Chloe Ledendecker and Haley Webb. And now, the starting lineup for your Fairfield Lady Mules. At center, a senior, number 4, Alexa Newman. At right side, a senior, number 24, Libby Klein. At outside hitter, a sophomore, number 10, Serenity Dagg. At At middle hitter, a sophomore, number 14, Grayson Vaughn. At center, a junior, number 2, Delaney Ellis. At outside hitter, a sophomore, number 9, Jensen Rollins. At DS, a senior, number 6, Madison Wright. At middle hitter, a junior, number 7, Hillary Hodges. And starting at libero, a senior, number 12, Macy McConaughey. The Lady Mules are coached by Yvette Combs, assisted by Kylie Stewart and Tori Robson. Tonight's officials are Derek Sledge and Diana Willis.
All right, Derek Sledge, Diana Willis, the officials here for tonight. And we're about ready to rock and roll with this one. Fairfield, Hamilton County varsity play. Lady Mules wearing their red uniforms with the black numeral, black lettering, white trim around. Hamilton County wearing that Kelly green with the white numeral, white lettering, and the black trim around. And thanks for joining us here on Mule Nation. Lady Mules, fresh off, 1 and 2 sets over Hamco. Lady Mules JV, 1 and 2 sets over Hamco. And varsity would like to do the same here, but Coach, like what we talked about earlier, I like to see the Lady Mules come out with the fire and intensity that we saw from the JV squad, for example, here early. I like to see that fire and intensity.
Yeah, and just keep it going through both sets and close this one in the books.
Gracie Atwood injured. Kenzie Turner also injured for Fairfield. Grayson Vaughn, Serenity Dag, Delaney Ellis, Jensen Robbins, Hillary Hodges, Alexa Newman, Macy McConaughey out there on the floor for Fairfield. Hamco, they're ready to rock and roll. Seeing Kobe Miller doing a little dance out there. She's getting fired up. Sophomore libero. Also, Kayla Nichols, a senior setter. Racy Phelps, a senior, recently named to the Marion Lady Wildcat Invitational All-Tournament team. Racy was. Also seeing Tegan Crane out there as well. Also Annabelle Woodrow. Kelsey Ashcraft are not playing tonight. And here we go. Fairfield will begin serving. Alexa Newman will kick things off. Serve on the way from Alexa. Nice serve right there, received by Miller to the barrel. Quick strike from Grayson Vaughn's good. She knocks it in.
Grayson Vaughn on the block.
I saw Jeff Heisner recently, last week actually, and he was telling me about the improvements Grayson made over the summer.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, really stands out. Hamco on the attack right there from the opposite. Newman bumps it up over to Lee on the attack. Serenity Dag just short. 1-1. Just got underway here with varsity. Live chat open, by the way. Hamco with the serve. Received right there by way of Robbins. Newman sent this time over to Grayson Vaughn, and a strike from G is good. Grayson Vaughn knocks it in. A couple of kills for G early.
Keep it up, G. Keep it up.
I'll tell you what. And you know, that's the thing, too. You know, Fairfield running plays through Vaughn. Tallest player out there on the floor at 6'2". Allie King with the serve. This one received right there by Hamilton County. Now Fox is going to attack in the middle, and that's out. No contact point, Fairfield. 3-1 start for Fairfield. And King will serve once more. Allie with the serve. This one's received by the Foxes on the left side. They go on the attack from the opposite. Blocked. Fairfield unable to hit it right over. Newman was on the dive there. Izzy Helly checking in. Also, Kayla Nichols will serve. 3-2. Fairfield 1-point advantage. Received right there from Robbins on the left side. Robbins on the attack. It's good. Was some authority that time. G subs out. Hillary Hodges in. Serve on the way from Macy McConaughey, libero. This one's going to be an ace for Macy.
Macy McConaughey.
Keep it up, girls. Keep it up.
Like the start here by Fairfield here early.
Yes.
By the way, we'd like to mention here, too, I mentioned this earlier in the attacking, Jensen Robbins is one more kill away from 200 of the season. She had 198 coming in. Hemco with the tap right over McConaughey, setting up Jensen off the hands of Miller. Libero. Hemco steadies it. They on the attack. Oh, got right through the outstretched hands of Hodges and Ellis. Point Hemco. Annabelle Woodrow, the junior outside, will serve. Serve on the way. Deep serve. Receiver there from McConaughey. King there to cover. Jensen with the one-handed tap. Hemco going the attack. And that one is out. Point Fairfield. And Delaney Ellis will serve. Libby Klein checks in. Serve on the way from Delaney. Fox's swing shot. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice mover there by Tegan Crane. Yeah. Spot a wide open gap in the middle. Ricey Phelps will serve. Phelps with the serve on the way. Off the hands of Robbins, batted around and unable to get right over. 6-5, Lady Mules lead by 1. First set varsity. Yeah, we just got underway here. And Phelps will serve again. Serve on the way from Phelps. And that one is out.
Lady Mule.
Veered over to the left. And Robbins will serve. Dag checking back in for King. Allie will have a breather. And the front line, you got Klein, Hodges, and Dag. Serve on the way from Jensen. Oh, that's short. Into the net. Madison Wright checking in for Robbins. Hamilton County also with a couple of subs as well.
Madison was our player of the game for Flora.
Yes.
She did a great job there. I love watching her in that back row.
Serve on the way. Received right there that time from Wright. They go over and attack from Dag. Too high. You get the drop in, but for Serenity, you know, you're playing on the outside. Just keep swinging.
It'll fall.
It'll
You'll
fall.
find it.
Yep. Serve on the way. Dug up right there. This time Libby met right there at the net. Point Hamco. Violation on the Lady Mules double hit. 8-7. Hamco leading by 1 early in this first set. Another serve on the way for the Foxes. Receiver there by McConaughey. Is someone going to attack? The time is good. Hillary Hodges.
With the kill. Point Lady Mule.
Substitution. And this time we got Jocelyn Lee checking in. So Jocelyn will serve. 8-8. First set, varsity. Serve on the way. Oh, off the back of Grayson Bond. Fairfield with a couple of service errors here early on. Colby Miller, the libero, will serve.
Yeah, at Flora, they did have several service errors. It doesn't help because that gives the other team the point, but
nice dig right there by Hamco. Kept it alive. McConaughey, nice dig right there. Bumped right over by way of Dag. Miller passing it over. Nice dig right there. That time by Wright. Way to cover. Swing shot. Oh. Wide open gap in the middle. Yep. Timeout. Fairfield. That comes because of timeout. Hamilton County leading Fairfield 10-8 during the first set of varsity. Stay tuned to your Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Connard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Connard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Connard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Back here at the Mule Barn, 10-8. Hamilton County leading Fairfield. Yvette Combs called that timeout.
She needed to, yeah.
Yeah, Coach, what are you seeing out there?
I'm seeing, honestly, a lot of miscommunication. I feel like they're still a little scrambled.
Yeah.
And they just haven't found that setting yet of where they need to be.
Yeah. Attack this up is Klein. Quick strike from G.
Nice.
Miller there to cover. It's time to go on the attack.
There you go.
Off the hands of Dag. And a scramble over to
See?
McConaughey. Yeah, they would. Nice coverage right there. High hit. Received in the back there by Ellis. McConaughey setting up Klein on the outside. Little tap. Hamco. They go on the opposite. And that is in. Yep. Point Hamilton County. That was by way of Briley Varner, the junior. Hamco leading 11-8. First set varsity.
Oh.
Colby.
I gave the point to the wrong one.
Oh, Kobe Miller with the serve. This time they said it was over Grayson Vaughn on the outside.
Thought that was getting through.
Miller as they go on the attack. Nice coverage right there by Wright. They go over to Klein, a little push hit. Hamco, Miller bumps it across. An attack blocker there by Dag. Next time Klein with a little push hit that time. Miller, good little volley this is. This time on the opposite, they go to Varner. Ellis sets up Grayson. Vaughn is good!
Grayson.
And G knocks it in.
Grayson Vaughn with the kill. Point, Lady Mules.
Lexa Newman checking in for Libby Klein, who'll have a breather, and Lexa will serve. Tell you what, when Grayson's out there, got to take advantage. You don't want to serve if you can. Had a couple of kills early. Newman with the serve. Filled right there by Hamco. Go on the attack that time. Newman sending this over to Dag on the kill attempt. Hamilton County, they go to Varner once again. Blocked! And a point for Fairfield. Ellis and Vaughn out there on the right side with that block. 11-10. Lady Mules chipping away. And Newman will serve once more. Serve on the way from Alexa. This one received from the back row. Going to attack that time was Woodrow. Annabelle Woodrow. Serenity Dag, little floater of a hit. Miller ups it up high, and Hamco on the attack once more. Newman scrambling. Vaughn over to Dag. It's good! Serenity Dag in the corner shot. I'll grow you some confidence there, Serenity.
I'm telling you, she's one to watch here the next few.
Oh, yes. This season and beyond.
Yeah.
Newman with the serve. It's received by Miller, the libero. Quick strike, quick temper there by Serenity. Backwards hit. McConaughey passing it over to Newman. Vaughn on the attack. Ooh, that's long, Hamco. Oh, man, that was on the line, too. That was close.
I know.
I was like, ooh.
Too close.
12-11. Fairfield able to chip away some points right there and try to get the lead back if you can here. Dag on the attack with scores. Good! Serenity Dag. Serenity with a couple of kills here. She'll have a breather. Robbins checking back in along with King. 12 all. And Allie King will serve. Serve on the way from Allie. That was a nice serve right there. Dug up by Hamco. Fox is on the attack. Oh, that's good. Nice kill. Nice kill. And by the way of Racy Phelps. Kayla Nichols will serve. Serve on the way from Nichols. Deep serve received right there by McConaughey in the middle. They go to Grayson Vaughn on the attack. Good! Grayson Vaughn.
Grayson Vaughn with the kill. Point. Lady Mules.
Point. Hillary Hodges checking in. And Macy McConaughey, the libero, will serve. 13 all. Serve on the way from Macy. This was received. Oh, in the back, an ace.
Point. Lady Mules.
Miller was back there along with Nichols. It bounced off of Nichols. 14-13. Lady Mules get the lead right back. They lead by 1. Serve on the way from Macy. Off the hands of Miller libero. short, point Fairfield.
Point, Lady Mules.
Robbins was there for the block attempt. Fairfield like to cushion this lead. Serve on the way, off the hands of Miller, the libero. They pass it across this time. On attack is good.
Point, Hamilton County.
Point for Hamco by way of Woodrow, and Woodrow will serve. Serve on the way from Woodrow, off the hands of McConaughey. They're studying it is Ellis, and Robbins just bumps it right back over. Hamilton County, they go and attack this time. A little swing shot. Nice job by McConaughey. Quick tap right there. Hodges. And Hamilton County scrambling. They're unable to hit it over. Point, Fairfield. 16-14. And Delaney Ellis will serve. Serving away from Delaney.
Nice.
That was just barely
Just
above
barely.
the net. They said this time over to Robbins with the kill attempt. On the hands of Miller is good, and the ball goes up in the top row.
Robbins with a kill. Point, Lady Mules.
17-14, timeout, Chloe Ledendecker of Hamco. We'll take a timeout as well. Stay tuned here to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're more than just an office you may pass as you drive through town. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat. Call me, Christina Copeland, your Country Financial representative, today at 618-842-2185 to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them.
Back here at the Mule Barn, 17-14. Lady Mules lead Hamilton County. Hamilton County was leading 11-8. Coach Yvette Combs called that timeout, and since then, Fairfield has played much better. Seem like they're getting to their spots better. I love the way they've been aggressive here in their attacks.
Yes.
The defense has also been good coverage. Playing much better as opposed to early on. And it tickles the twine, Delaney Ellis. And the ball going to go out, ace for Delaney. That's a good way. That's the way Delaney will serve again. 18-14. Serve on the way from Delaney. There's one receiver there by the Foxes on the left side. They go on the right side.
Nice
Ellis
job.
by way of King. Robbins on the attack, blocked. Go over to Libby Klein on the attack. On the run, Miller. They go over to Halley.
Oh.
Violation. Fairfield.
Point, Hamilton County.
Point Hamco. Stops the Fairfield run. 18-15. Lady Mules lead by 3. First set varsity. Over 88 devices logged in. Thanks for joining us. Pass it across to Klein. Blocked. Ball goes up high. McConaughey over to Klein. Swing shot. Macy unable to get to it. Seen Hamco do that another time as well early on. 18-16. Racy Phelps, senior, will serve. Serving away from Racy. Up by way of Robbins. The ball gets up high in the rafters. McConaughey ups it back over by way of Robbins. Good steady hands. They go on the attack. Nice dig right there by Robbins. This time Klein. Oh, that's a point. Yep. And actually put it in a good spot too, for that matter. Tough spot right there for Hamco. Halley tried to hit that one over. 19-16. Coming down the stretch here of this first set.
Serenity Dag back in.
Yeah, Serenity had a couple of kills early on. Serving away from Jensen Robbins. Nice laser of a serve off the hands of Miller. Going to attack in the middle, blocked. Hodges was there. Point, Fairfield. Maybe into the net, actually. Addison Williams, the sophomore middle, was on the attack that time. 2016. See if Jensen could do that serve again. That was a good serve. Serve on the way from Jensen. Nice serve. Hamco. Go on the attack. Robbins,
Nice
swing shot
push.
at Ellis. Hamilton County responds back with a push of their own. Ellis over to Klein, blocked. Nice job by Delaney. Great reaction. Libby
Yes.
hits it right over. Hamco scrambling, point
Yes.
Fairfield.
Nice.
With the kill. Point. Lady Mule.
Great job by Delaney. That was a quick reaction hit because I was like, whoa. Had her hands up, and that's always good to see. Always got to be ready. 21-16. Fairfield leading by 5. First set. Robbins with the serve on the way. Tickles the twine. And an ace for Jensen.
Jensen Robbins.
Timeout, Chloe Ledendecker, Hamilton County. And Fairfield continues the roll here. 22-16, first set varsity. Be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC. Back here at the Mule Barn, 22-16. Lady Mules in a great groove here. Looking to close this first set out, and Jensen Robbins will serve once more. Fairfield was struggling a little bit early on that first set, but boy, they have played very well here. They called that timeout. It's been all Fairfield since
Yes.
then. Robbins with the serve. Another nice serve by Jensen. Tipped over by way Dag. Point Fairfield.
Point. Lady Mules.
Amco with the double hit violation. Dag making her presence felt early on the outside and in the middle. And Jensen will serve again. 23-16. Serve on the way into the net.
Point. Hamilton County.
That's all right. We'll check in for Jensen, and she'll have a breather. Couple subs checking in for Hamco. Riley Varner checking back in. She'll play on the outside. 23-17. Lady Mules 2 points away from winning this first set. Serve on the way. This one carries right over. Received by McConaughey, though the barely going to attack by way. Klein blocked. Point Fairfield.
Point. Lady Mules.
Game point.
Grayson Vaughn checking in. Also Lee checking in as well. And Jocelyn Lee will serve. Lee with the serve on the way. Carries right over. Dug up by Hamco. They go on the attack from the right side. Kept alive by Klein. Bryant passing over to Klein. Hamco. They set up in the middle. Blocked by G. Oh, unable to hit it right over.
Point. Hamilton County.
Tapper just got short. Dag and Lee were trying to cover for that. 24-18. Colby Miller will serve for the Foxes. Serve all the way from Colby. So received right there by McConaughey to the barrow. Ellis over to Klein. Little bump right there.
Nice
block.
G.
Nice block by G. Oh, G. Boy, the net right there still in play. McConaughey over to Ellis and G. Little one attack.
There you go.
Grayson
Way
Ball
to
with the
find
tap.
it. Game.
25-18. Oh, Grayson Vaughn G with a nice play. And that was great awareness by G. Way to spot that gap in the Foxes' defense on that left front side. We go. Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career,
At FNB, we believe in us. Not us the bank, us the farmers, us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bonds Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
Back here at the Mule Barn, Jed Foster Court, as we getting ready to begin a second set of varsity volleyball action. Fairfield defeated Hamilton County in the first set, 25-18. Derek Dunner with you, Coach Tammy Anderson, alongside Alec Vaughn on camera. Thanks for joining us on Mule Nation this evening, wherever you may be. Live chat's open. We love to hear from you. Coach, Lady Mules, they had some issues early on, but then when Yvette called that timeout, when they were down 11-8, that's when I love the response. That's when they really responded and they played much better.
Yeah, she just needed to give a little instruction on who needed to be where and who needed to do what, Again, they're still adapting to probably some new positions and, new people on the floor,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So it was probably just hey, this is what you're supposed to do, and you need to be here, and just keep up the good work.
Get ready to begin a second set here. Again, we'd like to remind you, we'll name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the Game, and Asa Wright was the last recipient of that. See who it is tonight here. High serve, lands right there in the corner by McConaughey, and into the net at the time from Hodges Point. Hemco to start things off in his second set. Also, we'll have over Coach Yvette Combs as well. Got a big week next week. Couple of good teams coming in Carmine, Edwards County. Serve on the way. Received in the back right there by way of Wright. This time on the attack right there is Dag. Hemco blocked her there by Fairfield. Hemco wants one on the attack, blocked, but point Hamilton County. Nice job there by Phelps. 2-0, Fox's lead. Earlier in action, it was fresh soft. Fairfield defeated Hamco in 2 sets, and in JV, Fairfield defeated Hamco in 2 sets as well. This time, Grayson Vaughn on the attack, and that's going to be good. OG making her presence here early. Now that the ball was going to land in a trash can over there in the corner.
She flattened it.
Yeah, sure did. I'll tell you what, boy, every time she just goes up for an attack, she really has improved in that area. Miller. This time attack is Hamco. Macy unable to get to that one.
Point, Hamilton County.
3-1. Kayla Nichols checks in for Hamilton County and will serve. Like to remind you, Mules football comes your way tomorrow night on Mule Nation. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. Mules at Flora. Make the short drive up north and cheer on the Mules. Wear your red and black tomorrow. Allen's out. Point Hamilton County. 4-1. Foxes lead her early. Nichols will serve once more. Serve on the way. Received by way of Wright. Good. Grace, the phone attack is good. She slams it in. 4-2. Hamilton County leading. And Allie King will serve. King with the serve on the way. Scrambling for it was Miller. Nice save and a nice tap by Jensen. Good.
Robbins with the block. Point, Lady Mules.
4-3. Fairfield down by 1. Like to tie this up. But it was 0-0. Serve on the way from King. Received by Miller on the left side. Hamco scrambling. They are able to cover it. And they just push hit right over. Grayson Passing crossover to Robbins. On attack is good. Jensen Robbins.
Jensen Robbins with a kill. Point, Lady Mules.
4-all. We're knotted up at 4. Second set. Allie King will serve. Serve on the way from Allie. This one carries over. Diving right there, Miller in the middle. Hamco in attack for the right side. King. Passing over to Newman. Grayson Vaughn, little G, a little swing shot. That's good. Grayson Vaughn again. Oh, the big old smile on her face. Oh, gee. It's a point. Making her presence felt here early. And King will serve again. Serve on the way from Alley. Carries over. Miller receives it. Short. Point, Fairfield. Boy, Lady Mules, what a run they're on.
Point, Lady Mules.
Ace right there for Alley. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
No, I was like, keep it going.
Yeah. We'll keep this momentum going as long as you can. King with another serve. Serve there from Miller. Hamco just bumped it right back over. King passing up top over to Newman. Robbins on the attack block. That was a good block right there. Woodrow was in there on that. Annabelle Woodrow, and she'll be serving. Checking in out is Williams, sophomore middle. Serve on the way from Woodrow. Oh, that's in. Yeah.
Point, Hamilton County.
Ace right there for Woodrow. Jensen looked a little surprised right there.
Well, I think she thought it was going to be out, so that's why she pulled her hands away, and then it ended up being in.
Yeah. Woodrow will serve again. So more toward the middle. Nice diver there by Macy. Grayson Vaughn just one hands it over. It is out. Ooh. Didn't catch the line there for G. 7-6. Foxes lead by 1. Serve on the way. Receiver there by McConaughey. Newman passing it over to Robbins on the opposite. And point Hamco. No contact. 8-6. And Woodrow will serve again. Serve on the way from Woodrow. Receiver there by McConaughey in the middle. That's going to carry right over. Bumped right there. Swing shot, Robbins. Hamco, they set up the attack. Blocked. Good block right there by Ellis and Vaughn. Nice dive right there by King. King steadies it over to Robbins. Attacker there blocked by G. Point Fairfield.
Point, Lady Mules.
G will have a breather. Klein checking in. And Macy McConaughey will serve. Receiver there by Miller. Quick strike is good. Jensen Robbins.
I think she's hit that 200 mark now.
Well, I'll tell you what, she dropped the anvil down that time and 8-all. Serve on the way from Macy. Off the hands of Miller. Going the attack. Hit up high. And what do we have? Penalty on Fairfield. Not sure what it was. It's a point for Hamco, though. I didn't see any motion here, but anyway, regardless, 9-8, Hamilton County with the ball. And Racy Phelps will serve. Phelps with the serve on the way. Received right there by way of King. Newman sending this time by Robbins, a little push hit. And, yep, double hit violation on Fairfield. On Robbins. 10-8. And Phelps will serve again. Racy with the serve. Received right there by way of King. McConaughey to cover. Ellis bumps it over. Hamilton County, they set up this time. They go on the attack. Block attempt. Ball goes right past. And Addison Williams with the point. 11-8. Well, this is like reminiscent of the first set here. Serve on the way from Phelps. Long serve and out. I was like, Macy, don't get your hand up right there. Let it go right by you. Hodges will check in for Newman for Fairfield, and Delaney Ellis will serve. Serve on the way from Delaney. Nice serve received by Colby. Hamco on the attack into the net. Point Fairfield.
Point, Mules.
Williams on the attack that time. Ellis will serve again. Serve on the way from Delaney. This one carries right over. Miller and ace for Delaney.
Delaney Ellis.
Doing the happy dance. Eleven all. Serve on the way from Delaney. This one received by Hamilton County in the back. They go on the attack. That bounces in. Williams with the point.
County.
Riley Varner checking in. 12-11. Hamco up ahead by 1. Second set varsity. Fairfield won the first set, 25-18. Serve on the way. Receive from Ellis. This time on attack, that time is Robbins. The hands of the Foxes. Just bump it right back over. McConaughey. Back over to Ellis. Libby Klein on the attack is good! You see Libby get a kill there.
Point. Lady Mules.
And Robbins will serve. Serenity Dag checking back in. Dag's had a nice night.
She has. She's had a really good night.
Going back and forth like a tug of war. 12 all. Robbins with a nice serve. Swing shot. Fairfield not fooled. Ellis. This time over to Dag on the attack. Oh, blocked. Oh, I think Jensen's all right there.
Hamilton County.
Point for Hamco. Madison Wright checking in for Jensen. 13-12. And Colby Miller, the libero, will serve. Serve on the way from Colby into the net. Service error. Grayson Vaughn will check it. Timeout Hamilton County. 13 all, second set varsity. Take a timeout as well here.
Monday night, the 13th.
Here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
13 all here, second set varsity play. Chloe Ledendecker of Hamilton County called that timeout. And Coach, what are you seeing out there?
Sorry, I had to take a drink.
That's all right.
I don't know. It's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a lot of back and forth. Hopefully, I mean, this timeout, maybe, because of the last set in the timeout. So hopefully this kind of puts a little step in them and oh, nice.
Oh,
there we go.
Service ace.
Service ace. Libby.
For Libby Klein.
Let's keep it going.
Let's see Libby get a service ace here. That was off the hands of Miller. So 14-13. Libby will serve again. Serve on the way from Libby. So it carries right over. Received from Hamilton County. They set up this time over to Woodrow on the attack. That is out. Point Fairfield. And Klein will serve again. 15-13. Lady Mules again like to extend this lead even more here. Only lead by 2, but
Yeah,
have
they
more
need
of a
some
cushion.
Yeah, they need it. They need some more cushion.
This time Phelps on the attack. The hands of Klein scrambling. Quick strike. Grayson Vaughn able to get it. Nice block
Nice job
by Hodges. Vaughn there to help. I don't know why that ball was spinning like a top like that, just coming down. 16-13. Fairfield leading by 3. And Libby with the serve. Carries right over, receiving in the back row. Hamilton County. They go on the attack. That is in.
Good try, Madison.
Off of Madison. That's all right, though. 16-14. And Tegan Crane, the sophomore outside hitter, will serve. Crane with the serve. Received right there by way of right. They go over to Grayson Vaughn attack, and that's too wide, yeah.
Point, Hamilton County.
16-15. And Crane will serve again. Received right there by McConaughey. They go on to Klein on the attack. Hemco quick to cover. They go over to Phelps. Blocked. Hodges keeps it alive. Ellis passing across to Dag on the attack. Hemco scrambling. Goes! Ernie Dag with the point.
Nice. See?
Again, just gaining confidence.
Exactly.
And Alexa Newman will serve. Alexa with a serve on the way. Off the hands of Miller, libero. McConaughey over to Dag once more. That's too high and too long.
Point, Hamilton County.
Yeah, Dag was aiming for that corner over there and a little long, but good idea though nonetheless. And Kayla Nichols will serve. 17-16. Again, it's been a battle here. Been close throughout. And both teams have exchanged leads. Nichols with the serve. Off the hands of Ellis. Way to keep it alive. Ball hit up high. Little tapper there that time from Ellis in the middle. Hemco on attack by way of Phelps. Blocked. Point Hemco.
Tied up again.
17 all. Serving away from Nichols. Off the hands of Ellis who receives it. Over to Grayson Vaughn, and that's just out. Yep, that's out. Yep. No contact there. 18-17. Boy, that pendulum of momentum just keeps on swinging back and forth. And Nichols, another serve. High serve, that goes out. Service error. Maybe the break Fairfield needs right here. Allie King and Jensen Robbins both checking back in. And Allie King will serve. Let's see Fairfield run some plays through both Grayson and Jensen while they're both out there. A point and ace for Fairfield for Allie King. Allie's done a great job serving tonight.
She has. I'm not going to say it because it'll jinx it, but maybe after we see this serve. She's on a roll.
She is. Off the hands of, we'll go with that. Off the hands of Miller. Allie on the attack. Nice dive right there by Newman.
I waited for it to go over the net.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. Like, hold your breath a little bit here. Just wait. Howie on the attack.
Nice. Oh, good job. Still going.
Nice coverage. Nice hit right there by Ellis. Howie once more. That's Phelps, excuse me.
Yep.
King over to Robbins. Hemco. This is a good volley here. Attack in the middle.
Keep it up. Good job.
Grayson Vaughn, little tap. Ellis push hit toward the corner. Miller scrambling, able to cover quickly. Quick strike in the middle. Yes. Point Fairfield. Jensen and Grayson out there. Really like Fairfield's defense at time. Great coverage there. Keeping that ball alive. 20-18, second set varsity. King with the serve on the way. Off the hands of Miller, the libero. Hemco. They swing it over to the right side. Newman setting up Robbins into the net.
Point, Hamilton County.
20-19. Yeah. Annabelle Woodrow will serve. Serve on the way from Woodrow. Receiver there by McConaughey in the middle. Newman setting up Grayson Vaughn on attack. Point! Fairfield. Oh, gee. It's a point right there. Olivia Klein checks in. 21-19. And Macy McConaughey will serve. Serve on the way. Deep serve. Out. It's an ace for Macy. Wow.
That was just close. That was too close.
I had to hold my breath on that one. I was like, woo. I don't know about that one, but it was in. 22-19. Hamilton County. Chloe Lednicker calls a timeout. We'll be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for a bank that fits your lifestyle? Discover People's National Bank, where convenience meets value. With mobile banking services, you can manage your finances anytime, anywhere. Enjoy free checking with no hidden fees, competitive mortgage loans to help you find your dream home, and specialized ag and commercial products to give you an advantage in managing your business. Experience banking made easy and affordable. Visit People's National Bank today and see the difference. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to the Mule Barn. 22-19 as Fairfield leads Hamilton County coming down the stretch here of the second set. Fairfield won the first set earlier, 25-18. And Macy McConaughey, the senior libero for Fairfield, with the serve. This is where you really start to play here, and into the net, point Fairfield. Crane tried to swing that ball right over and into the net, 23-19. 2 more points from Fairfield, and they win this in 2. Stick around. We'll name our Christina Copeland Coach and Financial Player of the Game. Also, we're with Coach Yvette Combs. Hamco on the attack. That's in. Nice attack by Racy Phelps. She's a good one. Good multi-sport athlete for Hamco. 23-20. Serve on the way. Receive from McConaughey. Newman on attack is Klein. Block. Well, that's a big block right there. Yeah, that was, give credit where credit's due. That was a nice blocker there by Addison Williams, the middle sophomore. 23-21. Hamco trailing by 2. Serve on the way. Off the hands of Ellis. Newman over to Robbins on the attack. That's good!
There you go.
Jensen Robbins went right through Williams' hand.
Point.
Game point for Fairfield, and Delaney Ellis will serve.
Let's go, D.
Substitution. Hodges out there. Yeah, Klein, Hodges, and Robbins anchoring the front. Ellis with the serve off the hands of Miller. They go to attack right there in the middle by way of Williams. Ellis passing across on the attack that time is Fairfield by way of Hodges. Hamco. They respond, and it's in. Phelps gets the point there. 24-22.
Good hustle there by Allie King in the back.
(24-22) second set. Varsity. Serve on the way from Hamilton County. McConaughey. Quick strike is good.
Getting closer.
By way of Addison Williams, a sophomore middle. 24-23. Timeout. Yvette Combs of Fairfield. 24-23, second set varsity. Be right back here on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
24-23, Fairfield leading Hamilton County, second set varsity. Hamco will have the ball to serve. Fairfield hoping for a side out here. Got to be ready for anything. Big serve for the Foxes. And here we go. Serve on the way, deep serve off the hands of Robbins. Ellis and up Jensen this time on the right side attack. The hands of libero Miller. Hamilton County, they try to attack in the middle this time. Over to Robbins on attack. Yes! Jensen Robbins knocks it in.
That's game.
25-23. Lady Mules escape with the win in the second set. 25-23. So Fairfield defeats Hamilton County in 2 sets. They won the first set earlier, 25-18. The second set is Fairfield over Hamilton County, 25-23 again. Lady Mules win this one in 2 sets. We'll name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the Game and have a word with Coach Yvette Combs. Stay tuned here to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958. Welcome back here to the Mule Barn, where Fairfield defeats Hamilton County in 2 sets, 25-18, 25-23 in varsity. Coach Jeremy Ellis walking right by here in front of us. Well, let's go ahead and name our Christina Copeland Coach Financial Player of the Game. And, well, I'll tell you what, it's always good to see your players step up. And Serenity Dag, we'll give this one a Serenity Dag, or Christina Copeland Coach Financial Player of the Game. And Coach, well deserved, helped out the team, got a few kills as well, did a good job anchoring the front. And, we watched her in JV earlier and how, she patrols the middle so well, uses her length, uses her long arms, and, stepping up, in place of the injured Gracie Atwood. Just a great performance from Serenity, and I'll tell you what, gaining confidence along the way, too.
She is. She has gained some great confidence. I mean, and just we could see that. Now, whether she'd be like, stepping up into the big shoes, but other than that, I mean, you can just tell that she's out there, to do her job,
yes.
To step up, do her job. And to me, even in, JV, but up here in varsity level, she has really stood out here the past couple games.
And that experience will bode well down the road for her and the team as well.
Yes.
So Serenity Dag, congratulations to Serenity, our Christina Copeland Coach Financial Player of the Game. And like to recap the scoring here from earlier this evening. Fresh soft action. Fairfield defeated Hamilton County in 2 sets, 25-11, 25-13. JV action. Fairfield defeated Hamilton County 25-11, 25-17. And in varsity, it was Fairfield over Hamilton County 25-18, 25-23. And against Serenity Dag, or Christina Copeland, Country Financial Player of the Game. I always want to thank Christina Copeland for doing this, sponsoring this. And I always enjoy seeing the Facebook post of her and the player of the game. Always great to see that. So,
yes.
Tell you what, congratulations to Serenity. And Lady Mules here defeat Hamilton County. And Yvette Combs making her way up here. And, Coach, I'll give you the headset here. Oh, okay.
But that's
Okay.
Because I'm supposed to be able to hear if this goes out.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Claire's always said it, even last year. So, yeah.
There's Yvette Combs making her way over here. And we'll. Yeah, you can. That's fine. That's fine, Coach. Help yourself here.
Thank you.
Coach, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Coach, talk about the game here in your eyes. I'll follow up with a few questions.
Not what I expected from us. We came out a little flat. We struggled passing. We didn't put ourselves in the best position in some of those times. But as I said before the game, we got a new lineup.
Yes.
We got some injuries out. We are switching things up. We've done a different lineup the last 2 or 3 games, trying to figure out what works, trying to figure out how we can compete. We got EC on Monday, and we got to find some ways to score. We got to find some ways to get out of situations, and we just got to work a lot on our defense. Our passing was a big struggle today, but then we had the opportunity to hit, and we didn't necessarily make good swings, didn't make good hit choices. So just things we got to focus on in practice tomorrow. That way next week we can bring it. I mean, it's a win, but it's not the win you want.
Well, Coach, I thought in that first set, you were down 11-8. You called that timeout, and then the team just clicked right there, played much better in that first set. In the second set, it was a tug-of-war battle.
It was, yes. I was disappointed with the way they were playing when I called the timeout. I just didn't feel like we have energy. As I told them, when we have new players in the court, that's when our talk has to go up. That's when our energy has to go up, and we have to, keep everybody involved in the game, and I don't think we were doing that. And so once I called the timeout, they kicked in, like you said. Second set, it was up and down, hit and miss.
Yeah.
And we got to find ways. I mean, we're at the point in the season where you got to find ways to compete from start to finish, and you can't let your foot off the gas. You got to keep the foot down and press through and find ways to get out of sticky situations. So that's what we're going to focus on in this next couple weeks. We got some big games coming up. We've got EC on Monday. We go to El Dorado on Tuesday. We've got Carmi on Thursday. The following week we have a home game.
You got Breeze Mater Day, I think.
We got Breeze Mater Day on Thursday for senior night. And then we go into our tournament. In our tournament, we'll see Massac County, and I think we're in the pool with Casey and Benton, and we're going to see some tough competition in that as well. And then we go into regionals. I did see the regional seed. We got ranked second in the sub-regional.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't seen the actual pairing yet of where we'll be. I'm pretty sure both Carmi and Mount Carmel are hosting.
Yeah, they are.
And Carmi got the 1 seed, so I'm sure they'll be at Carmi, so we'll most likely be at Mount Carmel. But I forgot to look at it. It was posted at 4 p.m., and I was walking out the door at school at 4:05, and I forgot to go back and look at it. So that'll be the first thing I look at when I get home.
But Coach, also, the Pink Out game, coming up next week against Edwards County. It's been going on for years, and there's been some dandy battles, these Pink Out games, and a big game with a big special meeting.
Absolutely. We always love the Pink Out game. We played against EC every year. It is for a good cause. We hope to we're going to auction off a volleyball signed by both EC and us. And the money that we raise for that, we're going to donate it back to the Dr. Scranton Memorial Fund. And we hope a lot of people come out and support the cause and support 2 fantastic teams that are going to have a lot of fun on the court. It's going to be a great night in the gym.
Well, we encourage fans of both teams to also wear pink as well.
Absolutely.
I'll try to remember to wear my pink polo on Monday.
There you go.
But anyway, Coach, congratulations on the victory over Hamilton County in 2 sets. We'll let you get back to your team and everything, your family down there. And as always, thank you for coming up here and joining us.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys covering games week after week and night after night. It's great to have this service in the community, and it's great for the people that can't be here. I know that my parents, they live in Benton, and they love when it's on. I mean, they'll put it on Mule Nation. My sister is probably critiquing me right now. She's in Benton, and anytime we're playing and you guys have it live, they're all watching. And I know there's a lot of people, not just my family, doing it. So I just want to say thank you to RJ Marketing and Mule Nation for what you guys do for us.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you again.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good rest of your night, Coach. Coach Yvette Combs of the Fairfield Lady Mules here. And as we wrap up our coverage here this evening, again, we'd like to remind you, Fairfield Mules football, as they'll be in action tomorrow on the road at Flora, a big game, big conference game here. I know Alec and we were talking about earlier here, Coach, and pregame at 6:30, kickoff at 7, so we encourage Mules fans, wear the red and black, make the short drive up north to support the Mules.
Yep, go see the Mules there at Flora. It's going to be a good game.
And also, don't forget to wear pink for the Pink Out game as well.
On
Monday. And also, we got Bobcats volleyball on our sister channel, Bobcat Nation Frontier, hosting St. Louis Community College and Vincennes University.
That's where I'll be.
And also, it'd be good to see Riley Edwards play for VU one more time coming to town on Monday. So I saw Riley last weekend. She's doing great. Looking forward to seeing her. And I watched her teammates play already this season. So but I tell you what, more volleyball coming your way. So keep an eye on both channels, Mule Nation and Bobcat Nation, for broadcast information. And also share the post as well. Again, Fairfield emerges victorious. 2-set victories and fresh off JV and varsity. Serenity Dagg, your Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the Game. That wraps up here for Alec Vaughn on camera. For Coach Tammy Anderson alongside, I'm Derek Dunn, saying have a wonderful and pleasant good night. And also, it's always a pleasure bringing you Lady Mules Volleyball. And congratulations also to New Hope Lady Panthers softball team, Rob Edwards. Great job, guys. 3-peat. So proud of you. Congratulations. That wraps it up here. Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.